Hello, welcome back, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to the SMB3R 2024 Randomizer tournament. We have our first of two quarterfinals matchups today. We have the 2-seed Ratboy taking on Dustminion, the 10-seed. Two really good players. The winner is going to go on to face me in the semifinals. The semifinals is going to be a best of 5 this year. So really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. Let me just let the runners go here, and then we can talk a little bit. Okay, I am out of the race room. So bracket flags are basically the same as Group 2 flags, except hammers will not break locks. They will only break rocks. The World 1 rock is breakable. Toad houses aren't infinite. Boss fast is faster. The sun activates sooner. Get your guesses in chat for what world you think we're going to start with. Let's say World 7. Yeah, really excited. Ratboy had a really good Swiss round. I think he only dropped one game to Vix Rider. That earned him the 2-seed. Dustminion was in a tie at his, I think he was 5-3. He and a couple others, Johnny and somebody else, were tied there, so he took the 10-seed. First bro is a hammer, and even more important is Ratboy got a power-up out of the block. So that's going to be huge that he was able to go and do that. He can get the clip relatively fast here. He's going to save a ton of time on Dustminion, who's got to be careful. He needs to get through this in one shot, because after that he's just going to be wasting time. Fire Chomp, you don't like to see fire here. There was a shell he could have grabbed for a power-up, but he is just going to move, somehow not take damage there. But a little too quick on the trigger. He's going to take the death. Bro comes over. See if he can... Oh, that was his chance. He would have gotten the power-up there, too. That's where Ratboy got his power-up. Dust is all sorts of tilted right now, I'm sure. Never want to see this happen one way or the other so early in a race, but it's not over. Gonna have to tighten it down here. This is his last life. He's gonna go for the bro again, so hopefully he can get the kill. They jump, of course. Worst case scenario start for Dust, as I'm sure he is feeling at the moment, but he knows that Ratboy also has to be going through the same scenario, so you know, he could be struggling now too, for all he knows. So just keep on playing. It looks like he's just going to take the level in hopes of getting a power up, and he unfortunately loses it. I'd just take the death here, I think. There's no more power ups in this level. Meanwhile, Ratboy finds the end and finds the World 4 airship. Nice P-speed. Still no power up for Dust. Hopefully the bro moved over. Nice fire kill from Ratboy on Iggy. He did not move over. Maybe just take the death here again and try to get the bro to move over. Just a ton of time every time you go into this level and not complete it. But man, it's also bro does that. What do you do? I guess play one of the other surrounding levels. I don't even know at this situation. Just not a good start. Let's hope Dust can I'm going to stop talking. Ratboy, meanwhile, finds World 3, no hammers. I didn't see if he was going out of his way to play bros or if he was skipping them. He intentionally bypassed that bro at the moment. I did not get a good look at the configuration of World 3. And that happened to me when I was trying to grab a shell for protection in the 3.5 beta. And that happened with the shell, and I was really mad, so not good. Don't be a shooter. It is, of course. This is a nightmare, what can I say? Is going to play a different level. Couple chances for a power-up here. One in that block. Not going to look at it. No other player. Is there one here? I think this is the... Yeah. Ratboy takes the pipe, which is going to skip a couple levels. Dustminion still does not have a power-up. I'm sure he's all sorts of tilted, but if you're going to go into levels, you know, trying to get powered up, you gotta look for him while you're in there, or, you know, you gotta really try to get out while you know, maintaining it so you can get through this, but, you know, not trying to pile on or anything. Still... Okay. Ratboy, continuing through World 3, he finds 3-2. He's got a nice power-up for it. It's just going to float across the cheeps and continue on. Going to get a 1-up here. And he knows that the end is clear because he saw the other fort and the lock. He's on to Wendy's. Dust trying all the other levels, hoping for a power-up. Another really just terrible level to try to find a power-up. He knows one is in 3-9. That's not a good level. You don't want to play that again. I might try 2-5 again and check the wooden part in the beginning for a power-up. But he's just gonna try to tackle this one more time. Oh, stupid Koopa. He could just get that, he had a chance. He would have a chance at minimum a star right there. Ratboy's done with World 2. Get your guesses for the next world. Okay, Dust gets past the shooter. Very nice. Just gotta be careful here. Just wait this out. Gonna try the big jump to the end. Gets it. And Dust is out of there. Okay, meanwhile... And there it is. The extra long tilt display telling us exactly how he feels. Ratboy does not have a hammer for World 1. He didn't really go out of his way to play bros at all, so Dust has a chance to get some kind of item advantage here and in the next world, but it's just a star. Hazel Star, shout out. Ratboy finds 7-7. Ratboy is a vanilla speedrunner. I expect him to go for the 2 cycle. Getting a little caught up though, so he's going to have to stop and get the 3rd star, otherwise he's going to take damage. Dustminion is motoring through Air Force. Very nicely through that, 283. I'm sure that's probably one fort. Could have been an alternate option, but instead of this level. But this is a quick one, 3-3, I believe. Very nice P-speed from Ratboy. Okay, so pretty linear World 1. He does have a hammer. Never mind, I did not see when he got that, but he does have one for World 1. It's free 2 levels, skipped. Pretty much the bare minimum for most hammer plays that you want to make. Sometimes you don't really have a choice and you have to use it just to save one level or pipe transition, get it out of your inventory. Ratboy's on the World 7 airship. He's getting midway P-speed, very nice. Doesn't get the final jump, but doesn't short it or get his input eaten. Going for another fire kill. Gets it on Larry. Dust taking a top route in 4F1 Troll Fort. Bonks on the tight squeeze at the end. Should be okay in the fight. Boom Boom's HP is random, as you can see. Dust stomped him one time and he died. Ratboy on the World 4, let's say World 6. Dust knows that it's clear now. Skips the bro. He's on his path to the right pipe. Ratboy finds early 7F1, which the first fort is right there on the island in 7F2 or in World 7. So you're gonna take the death, P-wing up. It's nice and quick. Instead of waiting for the power-up, he's probably saving, 8 to 10 seconds doing that. We'll see what Dust's power-up situation looks like when he gets there. If he's small, he might luck into a P-wing just preemptively. But I like the play by Ratboy. I think that's pretty much the standard play. You see the fort there, you don't ever have to come back. You might as well play it. You see the lock is still up there at the top. So unless this is a 3-fort world, the end is open. I have a feeling it's 3 forts, though. This route that Ratboy's on is also linear. He's going to be required to play the second fort anyways here. Dust potentially could save time if he skips the first fort and it works out. I don't think that's a wise decision, but I'm sure he feels behind, so he's in gamble mode. But we'll see when he gets there. Nice star for Ratboy in the Fort of Love and Happiness at the end. He's got a ton of items. I expect he'll probably deboost here. Indeed. Watch out for the slide, of course. And Boom Boom is 4 hits. Dust has fire for Wendy. Make short work of her. And Ratboy is moving on to... So it is 3 forts. Linear draw. The final fort is not going to be required. So get your guess as to what that could have been. Probably 6F3 or something like that. Ratboy finds a music box in the final plant, as is tradition. He's going to P-wing. Has not seen the World 6 airship yet, I don't think. World 4 airship. Not a bad place for a P-wing. You don't have to wind up to get P-speed. Can save 4 seconds with an off-screen wand grab here. Heavy Ludwig. I think he's just a 3-hitter. Just misses the off-screen wand grab, though. Halfway through, 13 minutes. Definitely on sub 30 pace at this point, but we have not seen World 6 or 5 yet. Those tend to be on the longer side, so let's see what world we have next. World 2, Desert. Looks like he's got a fort right off the bat. I didn't see any pipes, so Dust finding the World 1 fort. Looks like he's just going to do this instead of taking his chance with the level. Might have reconsidered. No. He is going back in. Must have been a misjump there. Doesn't look like hammer would be too useful here, judging by where the pipe is. Probably only saves a level. We'll see in a second. Nice piece speed in the Hammer Brothers hand stage. He's going to get an item here, which is a star. Tazzle star. Nice clip into the upper right there. You don't see that too often. It's kind of hard to get up in there. 4-6 with big enemy set, so no boss fast, no sun, no fun. Picks up a fire flower. That's going to help him get through the end here. No need to go through the door and despawn anything. This is a friendly enemy set. Dust finds 1-3, so he's going to get a chance at an additional item that we did not see on Ratboy's side. I think he needs it to be a hammer at this point. Definitely is going to need a hammer for World 6. Ratboy, realizing that he has not seen World 6 yet, is looking for a hammer, I think. Could have skipped the bro, choosing to play it. Pipes are useless, so yeah, a hammer would have saved a level or a fort. You're always going to check the level first. They're faster on average. Ratboy using the vanilla strat, getting the second bounce off the Lakitu. Go for the super swim. Not quite, but it's going to get through damageless. You love to see it. Curious to think how Ratboy feels right now, if he feels like he's ahead or behind, given how lucky he got with that bro, and it had a mushroom. I wonder if he's like, Dust probably got the mushroom too, or if he's like, I definitely am the only one that got that, and I'm ahead. Hard to say. Definitely something I'm going to have to ask him. But Ratboy choosing to use a cloud, I think that's his only one, not sure. He's going to skip the final level in World 2. I wouldn't say it's an early use, but World 6 and World 5 oftentimes also have good uses, as is said all the time. The only bad cloud is one sitting in your inventory at the end of the seed on Bowser's screen, unused, so no cloud is a bad cloud. World 6. Forced draw, 2 forts. No pipe potential, so you're going to play... Well, I suppose you don't have to, but the smart route would be to play both forts in your path. We already saw 3 forts, so you might as well just get them out of the way. Then you know every obstacle is clear. It's in your way anyways. Not going to try to avoid the hot foot. Gets the 1 cycle damage boosting, so I wonder if he does feel behind. Or just doesn't care to stay mushroom when he's got at least a power-up to save back. Dust did not preemptively go in with the tail. Fort number 2, I'd probably use one of them stars at this point. Would have been a good use. 6F2, no tail. Oftentimes there's one here. He's going to get to do the fly under. No bonks. Not going to stop for the power-up. Takes a second hit. A tiny bit of sloppiness on Ratboy's end, but as long as he's not taking the death, he's sort of playing by the theory of, I got power-ups, I'm just going to use them before every level, and, you know, not take deaths is the main thing. Starring up, looks like he's going to play the bro. No hammer, so a hammer here is going to save at least a stage. I imagine he will take the pipe after this, or even scroll the screen to investigate. And if there's a potential hammer play, I imagine he'll probably play at least the bro, fishing for one, but he might have already made up his mind to just continue on. He is going to get another item here in the regular tank. He can survive this. Easier said than done, especially when he's not jumping. Another P-Wing. Lots of P-Wings. P-Gloves. Yeah, Tozzle, if you want to. No problem. So Hammer's not even going to be relevant here. Could have maybe saved the stage, but he doesn't care. He'll take that pipe all day. We're in a beta with Lakitu. Plays the same way every time. Really nice P-speed through there. That's right, P-Gloves. P-Gloves for everyone. Dust finding 7F2. Ratboy getting marathoned, as is tradition as well. Dust getting that very helpful second star. Ratboy fighting Lemmy, who's always 1 or 5 hits. Looks like he went for 5. Another common tradition. Name a more iconic duo than Lemmy and being 5 hits. We got World 5 left. Ratboy making short work of the seed. What do you need from me, Tozzle? Dust is going to finish up World 7. He is going to play the Piranha Plant and get his music box, which he does not want. 6F1 for Ratboy. Probably going to take the single damage boost. Yeah, he doesn't need a tail anymore. I already saw Fort Knox. Goes for the Jade Clip, as I call it. Hoping for a star, gets a leaf. Not exactly what he wants, but he'll take it. An extra hit for an upcoming level. Dust is fighting a 3-hit Ludwig, I believe. Very nicely done. Still a little tilted from before. Couple other deaths along the way. Ratboy sees that he's got to play at least 2 levels, or he can play 1 down here and take the pipe, so a smart routing decision on his part. Probably damage boost here. Yep, to get rid of the tail. Not a good level for the tail. Slows you down immensely because it wants you to fly. When you fly, it's only for a limited amount of time, so you can only maintain P-speed so long. And with the sun lurking, it's not exactly something you want to do, so it takes an extra hit. Here we go, takes the Paradox Pipe. And there you go. Uses a music box because it's useless in World 8, gets it out of his inventory. There's 6F3. Very nicely done by Ratboy. Takes the left side of the elevator. You're always safe over there. Got a boom boom fight to go. 4 hits. Dustminion finding the Hammer Brothers stage. He will get his... what was it? A leaf? I did 2 races earlier, so I'm having seed bleed between all 3 of them. Ratboy arming himself with a P-Wing for the World 5 airship. Be able to save an additional 4 seconds with an off-screen wand grab. Dust finding the big enemy set in 4-6. Keep it, of course, because it's friendly. Roy was at least 3 hits, I think 4. And Ratboy does not get the off-screen wand grab, so he's going to lose about a second there. No big deal. We're on to World 8, so get your guesses in chat for how many bridges you think there are. And speaking of bridges from Michigan to Canada, I am joined by the one and only, the lovely Tazzle. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I was practicing and then I realized you were all alone, so I hope it's okay if I join you.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. I love the company.
How's it going here? I see that Ratboy has a bit of a commanding lead. What happened?
Yes, so there was a forced 7-1 in the very first world, first stage, the required stage they had to play. And Ratboy took a death, the bro came over, he fought it, first try, beat it, and thankfully there was a mushroom power-up.
Oh, wow.
So he could clip, it still took him a few tries to clip, but Dust had the same Hammer Brother, died, so he didn't get the power-up, and then it was just a cavalcade of playing levels, trying to get power-up, dying in 7F1, just a really, truly awful start for Dust.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but...
I hate to see it.
Yep, it looks like Ratboy has a linear draw in World 8, 2 forts right off the bat, and a lock didn't break. If you feel like you're in the lead, you sort of love to see that. You want to see a linear...
Tank was fake, too, there, maybe.
Yeah.
Some blinking. I did a blinky.
I did not get a good look. I've been really bad about recognizing that, even in my own seeds, so definitely was not looking, but this is his 3rd fort. He's got to play this anyways. He's got 3 forts and they've all been in his path, so not even a chance for Dust to gamble if he could even get there.
Yeah, he's a ways behind still.
Yep, so...
But you rolled a valid seed. That's good.
Yep. You know, if I'm Dust, at this point, I'm probably just thinking to myself, all right, just play, you know, the remaining seed, you know, lock it down, you know, get some good execution-wise in. That way, by the time seed 2 comes around, you got that tilt out of there, and you can start fresh. You still got, you know, 2 games to come back. That's how I would be thinking, but it's much easier said than done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, than being in the thick of it. But for sure, he just has to shake this off and look forward to the next seed.
Yep. Ratboy finds the 4th lock, so the one on the first screen broke. He's going to have to play a level here, I believe.
Yeah, I
and
think he
snake
has
his
to
way
go
into
left.
the left. Yep. Easy beta level.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets hit with the fire stick at the end. Usually you
Yeah.
have to do a little
Or
jump.
right here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. There's always that one, and then the last thing. Oh, took the upper level of the pipe there.
I think the
Paid extra for that one.
yeah, I think the vanilla speedrunners call that an upper decker.
I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed. So I did.
Why not?
I don't know. Just sounded like something I shouldn't say. Oh, there you go. Has to play the last fort anyway, just to add insult to injury. That's pretty funny.
Yep.
So it was like,
yeah, unless you had a cloud, you literally had to play all 4 forts.
yeah, didn't even get the pleasure of the 4 bridges.
Yep. 0 bridges, by the way, for those keeping track at home.
Just a +1, but not the +1, so.
Yep. Another jet seed rolled by good old Danny over here, so I'm going to let the agent of chaos that just joined me roll the next one for sure.
I think I might have like wasted all of my efforts on my own seeds. Yesterday I played 3 seeds and it was 38, 42, and 45 minutes. I was like, what did I just do? I need to stop. So, well, hopefully I haven't blown all of the excellent seed rolling there, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, you definitely do then.
I'm definitely due for a jet. It would be nice to actually see a jet, though I would love to roll myself a jet occasionally. That'd be nice too.
Ratboy, yeah. Ratboy, no Bowser item, checks the 1 power-up, does not get flower. It's not a bad item to get here, though, because you can just sort of damage boost and still have a little left over for the fight. Bowser's hitbox has been fixed, so you can't cheese him. You have to fight him the intended way. Makes it a little more scary. You can still jump on his head, though.
Ratboy loves jumping on Bowser's head. That's his like signature move. He has to give him a little donk every time.
Yeah, he must not be too concerned about being behind or anything. He doesn't look like he's rushing his jumps or anything like that. Oh.
You know, Bowser can get scary. Like I often think that people get nice Bowser patterns. I've gotten some nasty ones where I feel like there's no escaping either Bowser hitting you or the fireball. But Ratboy does it. So get your GGs in chat for Ratboy. Taking game 1 of this best of 3. We're in the quarterfinals, yeah?
Oh, and Dust forfeiting from the race immediately. I don't blame him.
Shake that one off.
Choice words for the seed, which I would also be have been using myself. So let's get the second room up and running, and we'll get a second seed rolled, and we will be right back.
Sounds good.
All right, stay tuned, everyone.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer Tournament 2024 brackets. We have Ratboy versus Dustminion in our quarterfinals matchup here. Ratboy took game number 1, and we are here to find out if Dustminion can take game number 2 and force a game 3. My name's Tozzle, and I'm joined by Danny P. Speed. How you doing?
Fantastic. Yep, just a real unfortunate start for Dust in the first seed. That's all we're going to say. Not going to linger on it any longer. This is game 2, fresh seed. Let's see a competitive matchup between these two, and let's see if we can get a game 3.
I agree. It's a fresh seed, fresh start. Hopefully I rolled a jet. Maybe this is it. This could be the one.
I hope not. What world do you think we're going to start with in your delusional jet seed fantasy?
Oh, okay. Sorry. If it's a jet seed, then we are starting in 4, and there's going to be a fort right there, and it's going to build a bridge. That's my jet seed fantasy. Let's go.
All right. I want a long 5 to start. Triple forter. Twisty required.
In the jet seed fantasy?
Oh, no. This is in my seed.
Oh, you just did it. It's happening.
Yep.
Actually, Twisty. Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting start. Yeah. I was about to say, it doesn't look like Twisty, because there's no forts on the other side, so Twisty won't be required, which is such a bummer.
Nope.
But we're starting with 2 stars.
Oh, yeah. That's, there we go. The hallmark.
That.
Double star.
All of my seeds start with stars.
The thing about this is they're going to take this first pipe. If it's the paradox pipe, they're going to want to take a death and scout out the top, because the other pipe might be a better route. Definitely a gamble if they just go through the pipe, because they have no idea what the top looks like at this point.
I could see Dust gambling just because of the last game, but okay, so Ratboy's doing the paradox
Yep.
whoop, and so is Dustminion, and it looks like that other pipe, you take the other pipe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
The more I'm looking at it, it's not going to be as big of a time save as the other way was 2 levels for sure. Here you got to play 1 level, a bro, and a coin ship, and a pipe transition, so depending on what the other levels are, probably not as big of a time save, but you never want to risk it with unknown levels, because they can be anything.
And the thing that I like about this is whether it's a time save or net neutral, like you're getting 2 items from the bros.
Yep.
So to me, this would be the decision to make, even if it looked the same.
Yep, that's exactly why I would take this route every single time. It's nice to get the items. As I said before, in this flag set, the World 1 rock is breakable. So
there you go.
Yep, you definitely want to look for hammers early. It's way too punishing to not get a hammer and have your opponent in this flag set be able to break the World 1 rock and you can't. It's with this level of player, it's almost a loss if they get it and you don't. Heyo, more stars.
So this is how it works, I've noticed. When you're rolling the stars, you tend to get more hammers and clouds. So you end up getting like 0 items that are can be used, but you get clouds, hammers, and stars.
So your execution should be really good. If you want to get a good time in your seeds.
Yes.
Because you can make the skips, but you're probably going to be dying a lot without power-ups.
Right, exactly.
Dust actually, I think he's taken a slight lead here.
Yes, he has. He skipped the item, and Ratboy picked up the fire plant, so Dust is currently in the lead.
Yeah.
Did you switch? I don't want to mess the controls if you've already switched.
I did not.
Oh, no.
I'll let you handle the controls.
Okay.
I'm just going to concede to you. All right.
You know I like control, so thank you.
It's like, I don't know if my internet's slow today or something. It's like really delayed when I'm pressing the buttons, so I'm just going to let you do that.
It's definitely not you. It's the link for sure. I had the same experience earlier.
Okay. Both runners through, both getting a little trolled by the bros. Dust is going to have to be a little careful with Roy if he's a high jumper.
Oh, there you go.
Another Tozzle star, of course.
Yeah, Roy can be trouble. You get Roy
Can't? Okay.
Yeah, that was... He did the high jump, but both managed to dodge it, so that's good.
Yep, Ludwig and Roy tend to jump as their first move a lot. I like to hang back and let them sort of make the first move. That way I don't get trolled and get jumped into, but I forget all the time and go for that first jump only to have them spring into me. But looks like they're both through, so much better start to this race. Really looking forward to this.
Yeah, hopefully Dust is feeling a little bit better after getting through that World 1 and can just keep that momentum moving forward. I didn't see what the princess gave us. It is an anchor. Ooh, wild card.
I think...
useless pipe.
I think...
The hammer's the useful.
Ratboy dropped a game to Vixrider in Swiss, and I believe Dust beat Vixrider twice, so he definitely has the skill to take this one from Ratboy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like that first seed was just unfortunate. Dust definitely has the skills to win this matchup.
Yep. Also to note, Dustminion was the champion of League Season 2 Fireflower Division, so definitely a very good player.
Ooh, this is interesting. We have a route divergence. Ratboy gambling that the lock isn't in a nasty place, and Dustminion choosing to come to Canada and does not have flight privileges, unfortunately. Didn't renew his passport.
Yeah, I think I like Ratboy's play a little bit more. He's going to scout. He's going to see that the hammer is golden. So Dust's playing an extra level here because he's definitely going to hammer after this. So definitely like that scouting play. It's only a pipe transition if you have to go back. And that's an entire fort that he's going to save on Dustminion.
Yeah, that was really, really heads-up play there by Ratboy.
Yep. Ratboy's routing has been really on point for these two seeds so far. Definitely taking notes. Make sure your routing's good against Ratboy.
He's solid. I've got some suggestions for if you two end up against each other.
All right.
Okay, we've got a heavy Morton, but he is only a 2-hitter. Yep, that's also classic. I find I roll weak Koopalings. But it's going pretty quick so far. I mean, 6 minutes and we're already entering World 3. That's pretty good. I told you this was going to be the jet.
Yep. Also, I almost forgot the spreadsheet that Marky Mark did. He compiled all the races that every racer has ever done on Racetime and SGL. So I have a little World 2 stop trivia for everybody. Dustminion and Ratboy have had 8 common races with each other. And of those 8 common races, Ratboy has won all 8. He is 8-0 with an average margin of victory of 2 minutes.
Wow.
So he's definitely had the edge as far as this rivalry has gone. But like we said, Dust has really improved, so more than capable of taking the second game.
Yeah, they're definitely close enough that it's anyone's game. Like it's definitely one of those things where someone takes a different path, or Ratboy just takes a couple unfortunate deaths and Dustminion's right there. Like it's easy to happen.
Yep.
So Ratboy did an extra bro and picked up a fire plant, so that could be useful for later. See what Wendy's brings us. It's only a fort and a couple levels so far, and then it looks like it opens up a bunch more. Why is the melon patch always on fire? That's my question. It's always on fire. Like, are they out watering these watermelons or what?
We didn't start the fire. Watermelon patch did.
Yeah, exactly. And Ratboy did try to go for a door 3, but did not get it. So he likes to do that sometimes.
Yeah, I do see him do that once in a while. Leslie Pro is probably the only other one that really goes for it and gets it often. So I'm not brave enough to do that.
Yeah, that's just a time loss for me, so I just avoid that for now.
I've never even attempted it. I don't even know how hard it is. For all I know, it's super easy, and I'm just missing out. But
well, if you're a human metronome, you should be great at it. If you've got good timing, then you should be able to get it every time, no problem. But
yeah,
I know some people definitely are better at that than others.
yeah, seeing people like Mitch not be able to get it too consistently, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
Oh, and interesting. Ratboy decides to do a bro here before doing any pipe checks.
Yep.
He has the sledgehammer bros, and they're being a little sludgy on him.
Seemed like he was...
And, of course, what were you thinking, Ratboy? Okay, there's also a secret here. Every time that you go out of your way to play a bro, it's like basically guaranteed it's a start.
Yeah, it is interesting that he is playing the bros.
Easy.
It didn't seem to be high priority for him in the first seed. I wonder if he's thinking, I have a game lead, I might as well just take power-ups that way. I'm not taking deaths at all. You know, just hope I can play a little cleaner than Dust and get the second win. You know, I can gamble in game 3 if I need to. Nice flip.
Yeah, that's true. Because he did go out of his way for that one particularly, but because he went out of his way for it, he ended up taking the right pipe. So, I mean, that's interesting.
Yep.
Dustminion is going to go on a bit of a tour. This is just going to take him right back to where he was, so not losing too much time here. And now he knows the answer.
Yeah.
Also choosing to play the star, bro.
Yep.
Enjoy your star.
Also gonna say Tozzle rolled this. I know better.
Yeah.
But once again, it's just too punishing to skip, so he's got to do it.
It is. Because it could be a cloud or a useful hammer. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where are we headed to next? I see chat saying 4. We also got a Kingslayer from the Princess, and we are in 6.
Another good hammer spot, potentially.
Potentially. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's useful. You're definitely using your hammer here.
Yeah. I don't think they have one, but he's definitely going to fish for one.
They have a hammer. They have a hammer, so he's got
they do?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I don't know why.
Are you sure? I don't think
he got it. Remember I said the nice thing about my seeds are you get hammers and clouds? The bro they played in 5 gave a hammer.
Well, he should be using it right now on the rock.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't use it. Oh, we used it in 2. That's why. We used it in 2. It's gone. That's why. I'm having speed bleed for my own seed earlier.
Yeah,
that would have been a jet, too. Okay,
making me out to be a liar, and I was the right one. There it is.
You're totally right. There we go. It was totally Tozzle's fault, but Ratboy's found his hammer. He's definitely going to use this because both locks can be seen, and this is going past everything. So
will it backfire? No.
No, he saw the lock already, so he already knew it was golden.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing history. The first Tozzle Jet Seed on stream rolled for somebody else.
We're going for at this rate 24 minutes. That would be a spicy meatball right there.
Yep, we've seen World 3 and 6. And 5 are pretty long ones. We got World 7 left, and
it's invalid. That's also Hallmark.
World 7 and what else? 4.
1.
Oh.
4,
right.
7. Yeah.
Right. Math.
But no more hammers, so they're not going to be able to hammer in 1 right now, which means it could be a doozy. Sometimes World 1 makes you go on a little tour, and World 7 you never know because of the pipe maze.
Yep, but you can't ask for anything better than that World 6 skip on that hammer, so
yeah, that was great.
Ratboy's played pretty much every item that he could get, so I don't think that he's thinking he's behind item-wise.
But that useless lock on the first page there in 7. This is going to be a jet.
Yeah.
We have 2 forts, but we know 1 is not required.
Both guarded by levels, so could they be guarded by 7-5 and 6-6? Fingers crossed.
We can hope. Or Atlantis.
Yeah.
Ooh. Definitely going to have to go play here. This is looking... Well, I guess he can go back to the first...
Yeah.
He's going to go back to the first page.
He's got a couple checks. He's just going to go for the 4. Dust going for the 4-3 P speed. You love to see it. Oh, almost got the full. Had the right enemies for it. 4-6 again with a nice enemy set, the big enemy set, so you're not going to see Boss Bass or the Angry Sun. You can see plenty of Paragumas, though.
Yeah, it looks nice, though. That was friendly for that level. Okay, so Dust is going to probably do the bros now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go.
If this isn't it, he's got to play the other one. He needs 2 hammers
100%.
here. Yep. 2 hammers here would be really good for him.
There you go. There's
right,
one.
There's one. Could the other one be a hammer?
It's possible.
It's right there.
And survey says...
Double hammer. Let's go.
Ooh, he's back in it, folks.
Yep. It's exactly. I mean, he's still close anyways, but that's exactly what he needed.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if he gets that World Run Rock skip, they're gonna be even.
Yep. Yep. That's why I'm a little surprised that Ratboy didn't just play the second bro when he was right there, but Ratboy's bro behavior kind of unpredictable in these seeds so far.
He's been hot and cold with the bros, you know.
Yep.
You should check without. Okay. He didn't have to.
He hadn't seen a lock, but I probably still would have checked the
first
pipe.
page. There
just to see what I'm dealing with first.
So we have to back. Okay, there you go. Easy peasy.
Oh, check that pipe.
This is full jet.
Yeah, he needs to check that other pipe up there. That could take him right to the end.
I wonder if he will.
Because we already saw the Toad House, so it could take him to the end, or the room with the view, or further into the maze. But Dust, if he's heads up enough, he could make that play, and it could pay off.
Yeah, let's see what he ends up doing here.
And he's just going to check the first pipe as well.
So this will take him to where he needs to go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Will this skip him around? I don't think it will, but... Okay.
Oh, no! But he's going towards the wrong fort. No, this is not what Dust needs. Taking the 50-50 because he just chose a different path.
Yeah.
I call this the forced 50-50 because you're not, like, making really any... You're not deciding which fort to play. You're just playing the fort that you ended up next to. And in this case, he just ended up next to the wrong one.
Yep.
That's a bummer.
You know, oftentimes you see runners that are trying to get an advantage, or if they feel behind, take that second pipe. And Ratboy just did it at the start, which is a huge play in this seed because it took him to the right fort. Like, the standard play is to take that first pipe and, you know, play that first fort. But Dust still not completely out of trouble. He's going to check the final island, but he's got 2 pipes in front of him right here. One of them can skip him to the end still, so not necessarily a nail in the coffin, but he's really got to have that pipe take him to the end at this point.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen here.
So yeah, he's going to go back. Tough call to go past that plant to even check.
It is. Oh, now he's going back.
Yeah, he's going to now.
Oh, we're about to see if this is the scenic route or not.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. I think it's 1 next. Yep.
Yep. And hammer.
Oh.
Oh man.
Sorry. That's a fun one.
Still can skip something, but I don't know what.
What exactly? It's gonna be a 1-level skip or a 3-level skip, or we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I would need a couple minutes to analyze this map. Jeez. All right, please pipe take him to the end. Please show mercy.
I hope so too.
Come on. I almost said a 4-letter word on accident.
Well, you held it together. Good work.
So that pipe...
If I was Dust here, I wouldn't have taken the transition. I would have done the level to go to the other pipe because you have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Save yourself
so that
maybe
pipe,
6 seconds.
Yeah, so that pipe goes to the room with the view. Dust is frantically looking around for the other fort. He's going to check all the other pipes, hoping that they go to the end, but we know they're not. This one's going to go to the Toad House.
Oh, this hurts real bad.
If this fort doesn't break the lock at the end, then the hammer is only going to save 1 level for Dust.
for Ratboy or for Dust. No, because that's right, for Dust, because he's got the hammer. Jeez, I'm getting confused. Yeah.
Toggle, please.
Look, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's not my fault.
Sorry.
Sorry, chat.
Keeping me on my toes.
Yeah, I'm just testing your mental fortitude for dealing with misinformation. That's totally what's happening. Oh, nice jump, Dust. That was scary. Oh, all
right.
Okay, so will it be a 2-level skip for Dust? Will the Air Force break the lock in front of the Koopaling's castle?
I don't think he's going to find out. I think Ratboy probably should have played the fort that was right in front of him, but I mean, this is valid as well. He doesn't have a hammer.
That is an odd... Yeah, that's why. He doesn't have a hammer, so that's why he's doing it in this order.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make sense because the other fort's still in his way. If he has a cloud, maybe he's thinking, play this. If it breaks the lock, then I can cloud the fort, but I don't know. Once again, haven't looked at the map enough. It's the right lock anyways, so Dust can save a fort and a level if he chooses to play the Air Force first.
I don't think he will.
I don't either.
We'll see. I mean, maybe if he's full big braining right now and realizes or thinks he's behind, he'll make that decision, but I feel like he wouldn't normally make that decision. It's like, that's really big brain.
That is sort of the new tech with the World 1 rock. It's like, if there's a fort early, even though it's not in your way, you almost want to play it if you have a hammer. That way you can skip the rest of everything depending on how the locks are configured.
Yeah, looking at it now that we've had like our 7 minutes to analyze World 1, that would be Dust's best interest, is to go for that fort. Because if the fort at the bottom left breaks the lock and not the lock in front of the castle, then he still has to go and play those levels. So I would think that you would just go play them first. I think that's the right play, but like really hard to interpret just looking at the map.
Yep. It's exactly like you said. It's easy for us to kind of make, speculation on it, and we have more time than both of them to look at it and figure it out. They got to make these decisions, improvise. So it's definitely not easy to do as a runner.
Oh, there's your cloud.
Yeah, probably use it.
You can't use it yet.
Oh yeah, you already played the level.
But he should be able... Well, actually 4? We'll see. Depends on where the pipes are. I find it's hard to use a cloud in 4.
Yeah, it is. It is, because a lot of times at the end, a pipe is in one of those final 2 spots, and you're usually, like, reverse engineering the world going from the other end.
That's right.
So you, like, can't use a cloud unless you have 2.
Okay, 21 minutes. We're going into World 7. Whew. Put the jets on. Okay, we have a heavy... Hey, Ludwig, I didn't even recognize this last time.
Yeah, Dust's gonna go for the off-screen.
Almost.
Excuse me, not quite.
All right, so
thank you for the raid of 14 people.
Oh yeah, thanks for joining us.
Another cloud. Yep, so he can do the double cloud that we were talking about if he doesn't want to take one into World 8.
Yeah, but
or he can just use them both right here.
Now.
Yep. Maybe not here. This is a fast stage to get through if you can get the clip early.
If it's me, I'm blind clouding the next level, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
With 2 clouds, you have to.
Yeah, he's got a million P-Wings, too, so... I might give this another attempt or two. Okay.
There he goes.
All right, GG.
Oh, looks
Dust
like...
going for the item in 5-1, bold.
Oh, well, I really hope it's not a star. Fingers crossed it's a cloud.
I mean, it's going to be.
With the effort here, this is a lot of effort that's going into this.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, there's the cloud. He's going to be taking 1 cloud into World 8. He's probably going to use a music box here. Yep. Gotta play the fort.
Okay. And And Fort Knox. So he does have a pea glove in his inventory.
Yep.
There's not very many places to use it. I might have just taken the dip just to save a couple seconds. I know it's not a lot of time, but it's still time.
Yep, I would have done the same.
Especially in World 7. Like, you don't need your pack for anything at this point. You just need to get to the end.
Yeah, maybe he knows that you rolled it, and there's likely an Atlantis on the final screen to Bowser, or like a 3-9 or something, so he's going to save his cloud for that.
I mean, I did that to him the other day.
Right.
The last seed I rolled for him, he had the Atlantis, I think, was at the very end.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm drawing that from.
Dustminion has a little bit of a slideshow here. Hopefully that gets sorted out in a second.
Yep. Jet Seed, total, has the tail for the World 6 airship as well.
Unfortunately, he's in the Navy, which makes me believe that he did the fort by the lock first.
Yep.
So only going to end up saving one level if he remembers he's got the hammer, which he should. Oh no, he did that one. Okay, no. It's just the slideshow that's throwing me off. We're in Donut
he
Land.
is
Okay,
taking
yeah,
the
he
fort.
does the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. Since 2 locks are blocking your path, and you're going to have to do it anyways if you're wrong, I think it is just the standard play that you should play that first fort. But like I said, good luck sussing all that out in, the 2 seconds you get to look at the map.
I know, you're trying to make your decision so quickly, and here we've had like a solid 12 minutes now to analyze.
Yeah, it's like the World 1 map, there's no screen scrolling, there's not a lot of travel. It's like World 8, but guess how many bridges? He's going to play the Navy right off the bat and have 2 options. Nice damage boost in the beginning.
Oh, Dust is a little bit in trouble with the sock bro in the water and totally gets a hitbox. That was unfortunate. Why is he going for the... Okay, that... Oh, why'd he go for the bro? Maybe hoping for a cloud? I mean, it is a cloud, but he's going to play it anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't music box after... Ratboy is still firmly in the driver's seat. Ratboy is a really top-notch player. He's,
Canadian
in the
Assassin.
Yep, Kingslayer League. He's fairly new to the scene, but he's definitely, in the top, 5 to 10 runners of the game, as indicated by his 2 seed. Dust was going to have to play a really good match to beat Ratboy, and unfortunately he's just not having the cleanest run, though the 2nd seed, a world better than the first one.
Yeah, take that death, Ratboy. Ratboy found the faint tank at the top left there. And there's no 4-bridger. I saw a lock on the elbow.
Yeah, it's going to be 0 again.
Oh. I hope it's in the pipe that's blocked by those 2 levels right there.
Yeah. Well, he can skip 1 with a cloud.
Yep, that's true.
I imagine he's going to exhaust all other options before going that route. Or he might be in a gambling mood. I'd
be really surprised if he went across that hand bridge first.
Yeah,
that seems like a scary proposition.
Yep.
You're asking me.
Yep. That's
Oh no, Ratboy! That happens if you hit that wall a little too far down. You do like the Ninja Gaiden fall straight down move.
Yep. Lose all momentum and you're just boned.
Right into the ragu. I have that patented. You probably watched me do it 3 times in my first ever tournament game against Magoo is Adorable.
Which you won, by the way.
Somehow. I don't know. Oh, it's a ragu again. Okay, so this is looking very much like that, Ratboy. You can take about 20% off the tozzle-ness there.
Yeah. He's like, I'll come back to 7F2 later if I have to. I got more exploring I can do.
Yeah, I mean, now he's probably feeling a bit nervous after taking 2 deaths in.
Okay, so there's... All right. So he's definitely gonna...
Interesting.
Look for the route now past this pipe or the tank. I'm starting to suspect the elbow is going to be required. Yeah,
there was a lock there too. Oh, there is a level. Okay, it could be a Tozzle special. Right. Please, come on.
Yeah, so it's 7F2, this tank right here, or the fort, 8 fort is in the upper left or right, past this fort. So he's got 3 options to try to build that bridge.
Yeah, I say he does. He's obviously doing this one first. It probably won't build the bridge, and he's going to have to go back to the Fort of Love and Happiness.
If he doesn't see a lock break here, he'll check. If that doesn't build the bridge, I think he'll stay in the dark area and look for the fort. I'm pretty sure.
Be a lock here.
I'm pretty sure he's not going back for 7F2 unless it's the last option.
Oh, that was it. Unless that built the elbow. So, well, there's the elbow. There's the lock on the elbow.
Right.
I don't know when that broke, but yeah, I'm telling you, it's 7F2.
There's that level at the end, by the way.
I know. I told you. I'm hoping. I've got all my hope. All my look. He's saying, forget it. I'm not doing it. It's definitely 7F2 after he does this. I'm putting all of my channel points into that being something good because this has been way too easy. Other than the classicness of the stars, etc. It's
now I can't remember if 7F2 was in the first pipe or the second pipe. I think Dust likes to take the first pipe a lot, so if that takes him to 7F2 and that's the answer, he can pick up a significant amount of time here, but I think he's just run out of real estate at this point.
Yeah, because even if Ratboy ended up playing everything, oh look at that, it wasn't 7F2, and he gets to cloud it because he had a cloud, so we'll never know what it is.
Yep, I guarantee you, he's like, that's probably Atlantis. Hazel rolled this. It's going to be a terrible level. I got my cloud.
Ah, that's nice to have a cloud there. I wish I had clouds for those levels. You know, I did think that Ratboy would bring a cloud into World 8 because he always says he likes to put them on right before Bowser's Castle as kind of a badge of honor.
That's right. He did say that.
Okay, so just one clip away from taking game 2 here. And there he goes. All right, now we have 3 to 5 hammers.
Yep, I've seen some people do it in as little as 2 as well.
I'm never that person. I would love to do it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, just 2 really well executed seeds by Ratboy. He just played cleaner when it counted, and it just wasn't Dust's day. That's all.
Yep.
Everybody had days like that.
The biggest difference here was just they took a different path. He took that second pipe in World 7, and it was the right way, and Dustminion took the first pipe, and it led him astray. And that was the major difference in this entire...
Yep.
Besides the cleanness. That was the major difference. GG's to Ratboy.
Yep. Did you mark him?
21. I did.
All right, so we'll see if we can get him in for an interview.
You know what?
So Ratboy is going to advance to play me, so we will get his thoughts on that as well.
Our seeds were almost identical. Yours was a 31-31, and this was a 31-21. You're like in sync today.
Yeah. Boom. It does look like Dust is going to throw in the towel. He's had enough. After the first seed, it's very understandable. I haven't had something happen to me like that in a long time, but I could see myself being very upset just like that too. So GG's to Dust as well. Still waiting to see if they want to join us.
I'll just paste it in here and see if they want to come.
That's good. I like that. So anyways, in 1 hour and 45 minutes, we are going to have our fourth quarterfinals matchup between High Flyer and Pro A. So,
oh wow,
gonna have the
SMB3 today.
Yeah, all squared away today. And
Welcome
we
in, Dust.
welcome.
GG.
Yep. We welcome in Dustminion and Ratboy.
GG, Ratboy.
Hey, thank you.
So we'll just get this over with. The first seed, you guys had a 4-7F1. Ratboy, I think you took the death, played the bro, were able to get through it, and luckily there was a mushroom that allowed you to get an early lead. Dust also took a death and played the bro. He got kind of unlucky and took a death there, and then he was just trying to desperately to find a power up and just
Yeah, so I didn't even go into it first. I just fought the bro first and lucked out that the arena had it. I didn't even know that it was 7-1 first.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's what happened. I probably should have fought the bro first, but I wanted to go in the level and see what was up. Well, it turns out it was 7-1, so I figured, okay, I think I will go for that bro after all. But then it decided to move out of bounds, so I go in 7-1, play through. Then all that happened until finally the bro showed up again, but hitboxed.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
by the bros. And so I had to go digging into the other levels where 3-9 I had to power up, but a Paraguma took it from me. 2-5 I forgot I forgot the power up in the wooden block. And then 2-3. Those are my three options.
That's awful.
Yeah.
So I cleared up. I ended up finally cleared 7-1, but I was leaving the first roll at 7 minutes, and I was like, yeah, it's already over. Like I thought about quitting right there, but no.
Yeah, I played clean. I played clean through both until 7F2 at the end, and then first time I died, I just forgot to hold left to hop onto the pipe. And the second time I lost a jump input on the pipe. I guess I was a bit too close to the edge, but thankfully it wasn't required anyway, so didn't have to go back for a third round.
Yeah,
I was really hoping you're going back for a third round. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, it was going to be my last option, but then when I didn't see the lock, because I assumed there had to be a lock in the top of the dark, in the top right. So when I didn't see that break from whatever the fort tile was, I don't even remember, 5F1, I think. I assumed that 7F2 wasn't required then.
I was curious to ask you, Ratboy, in the beginning of Seed 1, when you played the bro and were fortunate enough to get that hammer, if you felt ahead or behind at the time, because, I mean, that's a pretty fortunate series of events to not only play the bro, get through it, and it has a power-up, and you clip. I was saying I would probably feel like I'm ahead at that point.
So I assumed that Dust was going to grab that hammer as well.
Okay.
I've noticed, a lot in this tournament that sort of bros are being fought and not skipped.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
The fortunate part was
the plan initially.
Yeah, the fortunate part was getting the mushroom, like not knowing that it was 7-1, but getting a power up there, even just to start, feels good. And then, I mean, the clip sucked. I might have had two good jumps. I was super early for a bunch of them, so it just wasn't on point for that. So I didn't feel ahead after whatever, it took 10 tries to clip, 11 tries to clip.
Okay.
But I mean, I liked having an early hammer and not having to play through 7-1. So
yeah. As far as the second seed goes, you guys were pretty much even until World 7.
Yep.
Ratboy took the gamble on the second pipe, which led him to the right fort. He just saw it and played it. Dust, unfortunately, took the standard route, the first pipe, which I probably would have taken. And unfortunately, it led you to the wrong fort. Both of them were guarded by a level. That sort of gave Ratboy the lead, and he just sort of never looked back at that point.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of farthest pipe from start in 7 and 8. Always will do it. And half the time it's right and half the time it's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of just what happens. I was calling that one during the match. It's like a forced 50-50. You're not making really a conscious 50-50 because you don't know where the forts are. But when you take the pipe and a fort's in front of you, obviously you're now going to play for that fort. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
where
and
you
when
are,
it's
right?
when it's 3 pipe, I always go for the right pipe. Half the time it probably works for me, and then the other half it doesn't. So I just pick one and stick to it all the time.
Every time I do it, doesn't work out. So
You can't go back and forth. That's the thing, right?
yeah, that's right.
Then you
have to
feel
just
like
do
you
one
always
thing
guess
every
wrong.
time. Yeah, exactly. See, that's a smart way to do it. I like that mentality there. But really, truly, you would have been very close if it wasn't for that. Like, Dustminion ended up just having to go play a level, saw the fort was 1F, and then had to go back and find the other fort.
Yeah,
There's
another
one F on the
major
top side there. Okay.
Yeah.
Another major storyline in the second seed was Dust fought the other bro in World 6 and had an additional hammer for World 1 that you did not, and we thought that was going to be the place for him to basically take the lead back, if not, make it be real close, and that World 1 was just a mess. Like, it took us, the entire time you guys were in it, it took me and Tazel on comms to figure it out, and we're just like, gosh, the decisions you have to make as a runner, and the hammer's not even good. It was a really annoying World 1 that just didn't pay off for a hammer.
Yeah, and when I was walking away from that bro, I'm like, it was one tile. I should have just fought it. Just fight it.
It would have.
We were
It
saying the
would
same
have
thing
paid
too.
off if I had won the coin flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we spent honestly like both of your full World 1s deciding that mathematically you have to take the top one. It's the right call to make. Like, you would always take the top one because you want to optimize the lock breaking.
The
But
hammer use.
yeah.
But
So
like we said, good luck
yeah.
figuring that out or making that call when there's a fort in your way, and the logic is play the fort in your way.
In your way, yeah.
It's
Yeah, but you did still save a level out of that. Could have been much more, but those World 1 3-4ters are kind of nasty.
Yeah, that was an ugly World 1.
They've been happening a lot too. That's
A lot, yeah. I feel like almost every seed I play, there's a 3-fort in World 1.
yeah.
That's
Since
weird.
the quarterfinals, there hasn't been in the main bracket, a significant, like, super big World 1 play that one person got, and one person didn't, which I thought would be the opposite. But no super huge World 1 skip yet.
Nope. Maybe tonight. Maybe in a couple hours.
That vanilla lock placement is love to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, GG, Ratboy. Sorry I couldn't give you a better game.
GG does. Sorry, 7-1 in the bro did you dirty in the first one.
I realized last week I said, enjoy your free win, Ratboy. I didn't realize that gave the random number god permission to turn me into make me into someone who falls over more than a toddler.
Well, I figured I threw away game 2 at the end, so I was just getting ready for a game 3.
And with that, we are saying goodbye to Dustminion in this tournament, but he's a League 2 Fireflower Division champion and a really good player and important person in our community and does a lot. Sorry to see you go, but GG's, Ratboy, you're going to advance to the semifinals to play me.
Yep. That'll be exciting.
Thoughts on the upcoming matchup for you?
I mean, hopefully it's a good race. If I play well, I've got a chance. Just like anyone else that's in the brackets. It's as long as I play well, regardless of the outcome, I'll be happy. I played really well in game 1. Even if I lost, I was going to be happy.
But do be careful though, because you're going into best of 5 territory.
Yeah,
yep.
That's right.
Semifinals going to be best of 5.
Very
I
exciting.
anticipate they're going to be super close matchups. I was telling Tazel in between the break, you're a really good player. I expect, if I face you, our races to be really close, and you're also a really good guy. I wouldn't mind losing to you at all. So really looking forward to the matchup. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. I just hope that we put on a good show. At the end of the day, that's all that matters to me. If I play well, if I play my game and I play well, win or lose, I'm happy. It's when if I throw it away, then I don't feel so good. But
yep,
yeah,
we all feel you there. Point. Yeah, I'm at that point too. If I lose to someone, it is what it is. It's been a good run. It's all fun.
Yeah, I hope I make the other person win and I don't lose it. That's what it comes down to. So.
Yeah. But as Tazel alluded to earlier, we do have our final quarterfinals match at 6 p.m. between Pro A 007 and High Flyer 28. So that should be another good matchup as well. Pro A the 1 seed, High Flyer the 8 seed, I believe.
It's either 8 or 9. Let me see the thing.
Yeah, Flyer's been looking strong.
Page will load. It's 9.
Yep, High Flyer took a game off of me in Swiss, so yeah, he's definitely...
And he swept me in week 1.
Yeah, so a little history on the match from Marky Mark spreadsheet again, TM. Amazing resource, by the way. I'll just look at some matchups all the time. I like particularly looking at Mustard's history, being he has 500 more races than anybody else on there, who I don't know how that's possible. But Pro A 007 and High Flyer 28 have had 9 common races, and Pro A has won 5, and High Flyer has won 4.
Ooh,
that's
should
awesome.
be spicy.
When Pro A's won, his average margin of victory is 1 minute 41 seconds, and High Flyer has an average margin of victory of 2 minutes and 1 second. So,
very even.
Yeah, very, very even matchup. It's not on the spreadsheet. High Flyer had mentioned that he had swept Pro A 2-0 in SG Live, which I thought he did as well. Not on the spreadsheet, but so if that's the case, he is 2-0 head-to-head against Pro A, which is not insignificant. So I'm expecting it to be a really, really good matchup.
Should be excellent. I'm really excited for that one. And that's at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's just coming up soon. That's a mere 1.5 hours away.
Yep. High Flyer confirming in chat that was the case. So very cool. Does anybody have anything else to add?
I'd sign up for comms on that one, but I might still be stewing by the time it's time, so I might have to drop out. It depends on how I'm feeling.
All right, well, if you do, I might as well go for the hat trick, so let me know.
No, I just want
to... Go ahead and sign up just in case.
I'm just going to wait. It's been a lot of comms today for me. But... All right, well,
I just want to thank you guys for jumping on for comms and SpeedGaming for hosting, and yeah, look forward to watching them back at some point.
Yeah, good luck on your next match, both of you. It's gonna you'll pull up a much better fight than I would. Words.
I wouldn't stew on it too
Next
much. It's
time,
just a bad day. It happens. Yeah. Everybody has them.
Go back and look at my the match that I had against Yevhezu and who was I playing to make it into the brackets? I'd had the exact same thing that happened to you. Yeah, Glutamic. I had the 7-1 start, totally failed, biffed it on the level twice, getting it game over, picked up the mushroom house, had a terrible time clipping. Like, it can totally happen to anybody at any time. You just have to look at the next race.
Actually, you know what?
The thing is, I even told myself I wouldn't talk down on myself today, which is then the 7-1 happened and all came flooding back. Oh well, boo.
I also forgot to mention tonight at, I can't remember if it's 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. There is another Challenge Cup race as well. Night Shifter. 8 p.m. Night Shifter is playing Robert. That's the 4 seed against, I think, the 13 seed to decide who goes on to play Yoku Body, who was in pretty good form earlier. So yeah, 2 more Mario 3 randomizer matches today. But that's pretty much it for us. So Taz, I'll let you have the final word and get us out of here.
4 versus 12.
4 versus 12.
Absolutely. Thank you, Danny P. Speed, for providing commentary. Dustminion, Ratboy, GG's to you both. Thanks for racing, and thanks to chat for hanging out. We will see you back at 6 p.m. Eastern for that matchup between Pro A007 and High Flyer 28. Thanks, everyone, and have a great rest of your afternoon.
Bye for now.
See you later, everyone. Yep.